Hello friends, Mike Ingel here, your trusted real estate advisor, bringing you the latest market update for Metro Vancouver and the Lower Mainland. If you're thinking of buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on the real estate trends, this report is for you. So, let's dive into the February 2025 market update. After a big surge of new listings in January, February brought more balanced conditions to the real estate market. We saw a more moderate increase in new listings, which helped maintain stability and kept the market in balanced territory. The Greater Vancouver Realtors, GVR, reported that residential sales in Metro Vancouver totaled 1,827 in February. That's an 11.7% decrease compared to February 2024, when we saw 2,070 sales. Looking at historical trends, this number is 28.9% below the 10-year seasonal average of 2,571 sales. What does this mean? Well, fewer sales indicate that buyers are taking their time, possibly waiting to see if interest rates drop. Speaking of interest rates, the Bank of Canada has officially cut the rate by 0.25%. This could make borrowing conditions slightly easier for home buyers. Combine that with the highest selection of homes available since pre-pandemic times, and we might see a shift in buyer activity as we move into the busy spring season. Now let's talk about new listings. In February, we saw 5,057 newly listed properties in Metro Vancouver. That's a 10.9% increase from February 2024, when 4,560 properties hit the market. This number is also 11.6% above the 10-year seasonal average of 4,530, meaning there are more options for buyers to choose from. The total number of properties currently listed for sale sits at 12,744. That's a massive 32.3% increase compared to February last year, when there were 9,634 listings. It's also 36.4% above the 10-year seasonal average. So what does this tell us? More inventory typically leads to more balanced market conditions, which means neither buyers nor sellers have the upper hand right now. Let's look at the sales to active listings ratio, which is a key indicator of market conditions. For February 2025, the ratio was 14.8% across all property types. Breaking it down further, detached homes sat at 10.7%, attached homes at 18.5%, and apartments at 16.8%. Historically, when this ratio falls below 12% for a prolonged period, we see downward pressure on prices. When it goes above 20% for several months, prices tend to rise. Since we're in the middle, it suggests a relatively flat market with stable prices for now. Now let's talk home prices. The benchmark price for all residential properties in Metro Vancouver is currently $1,169,100. That's a 1.1% decrease from February 2024 and a slight 0.3% decrease from January 2025. Looking at detached homes, sales totaled 477 in February, a 14.8% decrease compared to the 560 sales from the same time last year. The benchmark price for a detached home is now $2,006,100, which is a 1.8% increase over last year and virtually unchanged from January. For apartment homes, we saw 976 sales in February, which is down 10.6% from the 1,092 sales in February 2024. The benchmark price for an apartment is now $747,500, representing a 2.8% decrease from last year and a slight 0.1% drop from January. Townhouses or attached homes had 359 sales in February, down 10.9% from the 403 sales in February 2024. The benchmark price for a townhouse is $1,087,100, which is down 1.2% from last year and a 1.7% decrease from January. So, what does this all mean for you? If you're a buyer, now might be a great time to explore the market with more inventory available than we've seen in years. And with the Bank of Canada lowering interest rates, it could make home ownership a bit more affordable in the coming months. If you're a seller, we're in a balanced market, so proper pricing and strategic marketing are more important than ever. If you're thinking of selling, Let's chat about the best strategy to get your home sold for top dollar in these conditions. As we head into the busy spring market, we'll keep a close eye on how interest rates, inventory levels, and buyer activity shape the months ahead. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to click like and subscribe for more real estate insights. And if you have any questions or need advice on buying or selling, reach out to me anytime. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.